Red Dead Redemption, épisode 0, let's go. Ah, je sais pas. Si. Sélectionner une qualité prédéfinie. J'allume la manette. Elle fait comment celui-là? Clavier, souris ou manette? Ouais, je vais faire clavier, souris en vrai. Ultra. Mmh. Mmh.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Aller au salon. Comment on fait pour marcher? Ouais, comme ça.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Is that right?
Most goodbye, Dan.
I need to get me some of that new scout. If you say so.
I'd steer clear of such an hour if I was bad about that thing. But,
Yes, I could go sweet on you.
I thought you was in a hurry to get to the fort.
I heard two lawmen got killed at Twin Rocks.
things aren't what they were.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get it.
So long.
What was that for, mister?
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
go!
Whoa!
Easy.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serene detective. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Yeah. Whoa. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercy. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bill! Bill, I've come
Bill.
for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Hello, mister. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Come on, boys. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah!
Whoa there.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us. How do you do, sir? Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Viser quoi, un lapin?
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yo, hard game, en forme.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyote! Shoot 'em
Au
before
calme.
it gets the animals.
Exterminer les coyotes. Ils sont où?
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken.
That's a good kill.
Got one.
Easy.
That coyote won't be fast. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Ah ouais, ils étaient en train de taper dans les poules au calme là.
We'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Attacher le cheval.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Those folks in Thieves Landing have been sniffing around here again.
Niveau de sang-froid, 1 sur 3. Sauvegarder. Pas besoin du coiffeur, mon gars. J'ai des lames japonaises. C'est quoi ce bordel? Lame japonaise? Fever. C'est des lames de rasoir made in Japan.
Hello there.
That mountain of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
Bon, je suis censé faire quoi là? On va aller là-bas? Là où c'est rouge?
good it is to see.
That storm over really strong. I pray to God, and the devil answered. If Drew McFarlane doesn't move with the times, he's...
Je peux tout changer là? J'en ai que 2. Ah non, c'est la jauge de vie en vrai. Rien à voir. Tu mets Fever.
That big mountain lion down by the river.
Fever. Tu mets lame de rasoir. Fever. Fever. Tu vas les trouver. Bon, ça me dit pas... Ça me dit pas où je dois aller en vrai. Alors là-bas, il y a une flèche noire là-bas. Et pour installer un campement. Finir par te scalper. Non, c'est comme tout outil japonais, tout est dans la technique en vrai. Regarde les gens qui apprennent les padawans qui apprennent à utiliser les katanas. Tu verras qu'ils arrivent même pas à couper une feuille en papier avec. En vrai, c'est 90%, c'est que de la technique. Ouais. Déjà pour réussir à trancher juste une feuille. Les lames Fever, c'est un peu le même esprit, ouais, comme tous les outils Jap en vrai. Il y en a plein qui vont te dire que ouais, ça coupe mal ou ça coupe pas, tu vois, mais c'est parce que c'est des gros bûcherons avec des mains de garagistes. C'est pas fait pour eux en vrai. Da, da, da. Ouais, coupe-chou aussi, hein. Coupe-chou, ça... Ça coupe bien aussi. Et t'as aucune sécurité, tu vois, sur le coupe-chou. Alors que les lames Fever, tu peux les mettre dans un rasoir de sécurité. Donc tu peux te couper, mais pas comme avec un coupe-chou, quoi. Ils sont censés aller où, là? Je pense aller voir Bonnie, non? Le 2 est mieux. Ah, mais ça me prend... Avec la lame Fever, je fais un passage, mon gars. En 3 minutes. Blaireau. Un peu d'eau chaude, savon. Je fais un passage et ça brille. Après ça... Ouais, si t'as la technique, ça va vite en vrai. Une passe. Vraiment, il veut pas... Il veut pas me parler. Il fallait que j'aille ici en vrai, tout simplement. Revenez entre 5 heures. Ah ouais. Donc il faut dormir. Et ils vendent aussi, tu les trouves aussi les... T'as les rasoirs de sécurité Fever, tu vois. C'est 13 balles je crois, ou 20 balles, je sais plus. Sinon t'as les... Si t'en veux un en acier, pour commencer, un pas cher. T'as les Wilkinson Sword qui sont pas mal, ouais. En papillon, tu vois. Papillon, c'est-à-dire pour changer la lame, juste tu dévisses en dessous du rasoir, il s'ouvre comme un papillon, tu vois. T'enlèves la lame. Tu mets la nouvelle. Tu revisses. Ça t'évite de défaire la tête à chaque fois en vrai. Incroyable.
Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Giddy up!
Come on.
Ah ouais, elle rigole zéro là.
Whoa there! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all.
Ah ouais, d'accord. C'était par là qu'il fallait passer.
Slow it up now.
Super.
Let's go.
Comment on lose?
Go. Come on. Come on.
Il va être de tension là.
Let's go. Yeah.
C'est stressant cette course-là.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Vous pouvez aller parler au Marshal Johnson à Armadillo. Appuyez sur M de votre... Hein, le M de votre carte. Ok. Ah oui, je mets un repère. Le cheval. Faut pas siffler.
Come on.
Yep. Hello there.
Let's go.
Vous pouvez quoi sauvegarder? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Go.
Elle est morte, je crois.
So long.
Bye then.
Il est où le Marshal?
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
He got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
Ils vont rentrer comme ça dans le saloon.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him. Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Let's go!
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Ah ouais, des cactus.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, Pussyfoot.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Jesus, well. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
You ain't getting near, Walton. I'll kill you.
I'll kill every last one of you!
Ah, je peux pas tirer à couvert?
You ain't nothing but a bunch of women!
Pour passer au-dessus, quoi. Ah voilà, c'est Q.
Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
You couldn't hit a fool's ass with a bag full of banjos.
You boys just ain't that tough.
Yeehaw!
C'est vrai que c'est plus arcade le gameplay pour ce game.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Yeah.
$1. Ah, vous pouvez fouiller les corps.
Excuse me, mister.
Voilà.
Come on. Come. Come on, easy up there.
Grateful. There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a little luck.
Et l'autre?
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
C'est où?
Du sang. Je devais retourner au bureau du shérif pour connaître la suite. La dernière mise à jour du jeu? Non, c'est le Red Dead Redemption 1. C'est le 1 qui est sorti il y a pas longtemps sur PC. Rien à voir avec le 2 hein, qui est sorti il y a quelques années déjà. Ouais bah c'est ça tu vois. C'est le 1 qui est sorti sur PC hein.
Hello, it's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello, it's a new line. Hello, hello.
En vrai le 1 passe, il passe bien je trouve clavier souris tu vois. Vu que c'est un peu plus arcade.
Suddenly the world is full of days.
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Alors que sur le 2, c'est vrai que le gameplay il est un peu plus simulation quoi. C'est plus lent.
Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Allez, let's go.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Oh, there. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort.
Il est sérieux lui.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered. Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Ils sortent d'où là?
Let's move up, boys. Yep, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Oh my good God!
Stay with me!
Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the bridges.
Follow me!
Are you kidding me?
My apologies, mister.
Take much more of this.
Stay with me! Sweet mother of God! That's it!
Hey, was that you or me?
I survived a lot of these. This is gonna be your last one.
One for the government, boy!
Ils sont où? Ah, ils sont devant.
Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger.
They're holding the bridge up ahead!
Decent alive. I'm the goddamn law.
You rustlers make me sick!
Time to bite the dust.
What are you waiting for? Do something.
Come on, then.
Keep dropping like that, boy!
Cold and stiff. Sure put that feller to bed.
Come on, boys.
How can you twice, you dumb bitch?
Don't just stand there.
Il est où?
The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
Je peux pas ouvrir la malle là?
Damn, those Ballard twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break the today for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Come on, up the hill. Let's blaze our way to that ridge. Marston, all you gotta do is point it and pull the trigger. Come on, let's take that ridge.
Stay with the group, Marston. We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate. But he knows out plenty of his own justice, too. More of these son bitches. Smoke 'em, boy. Oh, my good God.
Where's your branding iron now? Oh, keep moving. We need to get to the marshal. Jonah, we got a problem here.
More like that, Marston, here.
Good shot.
Marston got one.
Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
I plant you shallow without a reason, boy.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
En vrai, le loot, ça coupe l'immersion de fou.
Come on, over here.
Tell the Ballards to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you.
I thought we was friends.
Stay close. What the hell?
Get those thieving bastards! What are you aiming at me for? Get those damn rustlers! Help me out here, will you? You better surrender! You hear? Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boys?
We finna make this town real smoky.
Good shooting, boy. There's one more for the vultures.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Tout ça pour du bétail.
thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, About Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Ah ouais, je suis proche de chez moi en vrai.
What have you got for me?
Je vais là-bas ou je vais là-bas? Plus proche de chez Bonnie. Je vais voir Bonnie. Hein.
Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship. If you don't mind, can we please return to the road?
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Hey, partner.
You need something for that gout?
Médicaments gratuits.
Thank you very much.
Quoi ça? Possédez maintenant un nouveau cheval, il viendra quand vous le sifflez.
for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
If they wouldn't arrest me for it, I'd torch that train station. That John...
Je vais maintenant acheter et louer des logements.
Stinking whore! Have you lost your damn mind?
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
A man's pride can make him do crazy things. Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
Comment on rembobine l'arme?
You stinking polecat!
I've got to go see the physician at Armadillo on account of my jippy stomach.
Is that right? Dan, I've seen it.
Bon, y a pas pour l'arme en vrai là. Utiliser l'arme, viser avec l'arme, recharger. Je peux pas la rengainer en vrai. De se faire tout seul.
Look out!
Well, really, sir, you shouldn't say such things in public.
Can I get some brandy?
Uh-huh.
I swear, Pericles Tannerton
Thank you
enjoys
very much.
pulling teeth way too much.
There's treasure buried out by
Hey, cotton to that.
Well, really? Come and see me.
I ain't had a decent crop in years. Looking at you,
Bite your tongue, fool.
Seems awfully convenient that they've installed telephones next door to the property.
Scum liquor!
Court me a girl.
Yeah?
I'm getting lonely.
Darn Wolfgang, I think Miss Largent told me the same thing.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's
Merci
gone.
d'être passé Hard Game et bon ponçage de Silent Hill.
Near Hanging Rock and they got her. The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Of course you can exchange your greenbacks for gold, but you don't want to do that. Some folks don't know anything about money. Not like you and me.
Go!
Bienvenue ici. Retourner au bureau du shérif. Connaître la suite.
Come on! ride. Actually, I got a better idea. You think I won't find you? Someone might as well have this. Come on! Sir! Excuse me, officer. Careful.
I reckon it's gonna flood.
Marshals and
Just like last
This place is problem.
Really?
Come on!
Farewell.
Hey, you know, I don't listen to that jibber jabber.
Really? Is this the flow? Or it's my head spinning? I was told some darn fool.
Ah ouais, ça fait 10 ans qu'elle a un temps là.
Master, I'm trying. You have destination or you just want to leave?
Control his brakes, please.
Hold his feet. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I can feel 40 winks coming on.
Everyone get out of my boat.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough.
I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
What is your name, friend? John Marston.
Good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. They're back! I'm done for! Oh! Oh! Out! I implore you to... Not too fast, sir! I beg you! I'm not sure I'll make it!
If we don't get you to a doctor soon, you definitely won't make it.
I hear her! My God, it's beautiful! Good God, Corbin! Please, there's no time to lose! Come on, don't stop! I'm begging you!
It's just me and you, partner!
Is that all? Praise be! There's still hope!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, I'm the victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens. I'm falling. Is that Armadillo? Oh, God.
Il est sérieux là?
To Armadillo! Godspeed!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, I'm a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
My God! They've come back to finish me off! What have we stopped for? He must... Looks like you got them all. Now, get me to a doctor. I knew you'd come. What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me.
You're delirious or plain dumb, friend.
Fate brought you to my aid. Why else are you helping me?
Look at you. Somebody needed to. I've been in a similar state myself not so long ago.
Perilous times. Perilous times indeed. Give people freedom and they turn into savages soon enough.
For a man who's dying, you sure got a lot to say for yourself.
Word is my sword, sir. Without it, I'm lost. Naked. Abandoned.
Why don't you put that sword back in its sheath? You're not making much sense and no one needs to see you naked.
For the love of God, stick to the road! Look out now! Arthur! Please, let's keep moving! Ah! How many bullets can one man take? Please, there's no time to lose! There's Armadillo! Master John! Master! Yeah, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms!
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh! Where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
friend. Much as I like your particular presentation of diarrhea's verbality.
Armadillo's still a great town, despite that. Don't even think of trying to get behind me.
I'm getting a new horse next week. Contract with the boy.
That mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble. That miracle trying to make your chestnuts bleed. That's why. I got paid not to tell a law. Heard Mr. Wilkins got a damn tiger up in his barn. A tiger.
If my daddy had hurried up and died earlier, I might have been able to find a better pursuit. As long as I don't die, I'll...
How do you do?
Hello. Morning to you, sir. Much obliged.
He's got an underprivileged hooligan. You're getting my spurs tangled.
Hello there. I paid for new horseshoes, but got old ones.
Nonsense.
Howdy. Howdy. No, that's both.
You're funny.
Voir le film $2.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand.
Talk about.
I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's get these cows moving. Whoa there. Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Easy now. Get behind the herd. That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
He's got it. Stay behind them, Mr. Marston.
Drive them down the road,
going, Mr. Marston?
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Let's move here, my four-legged friends. Let's go.
Barney's gonna love this.
Come on, come on, come on. Keep it moving. Yeah. Move it up.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's go. Slow up.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, and terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. And sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. What are you waiting for? Those horses won't hang around for long.
Come! sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together!
Let's go! Go!
Come on! Don't be afraid of that lasso!
Come on! That's good.
Hold on, Martin. Don't lose him. Wait for it. Start bringing him in. He's ahead.
He's there for the taking!
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
Oh, down! Steady!
Let's see him, boy.
I got you now.
Take it slow. Show me what you got, boy.
That's it!
Yeah,
Don't give up!
I'm in trouble here.
Plenty more where they came from, Martin. You gonna use that rope or not?
Come on.
Rope, Marston. Come on, boy. Get after another one. Throw that damn rope, Marston.
Yeah. Slow it down.
Wilson, he's right there! Hold him tight for me! Oh, there!
Hold on. That's it. Calm it down.
You're doing fine!
Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. I got you. Oh, this ain't good.
Pass over deep there.
Rien.
Easy now!
Come on. Come on now.
This one ain't going nowhere.
This don't feel too good. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, baby. Calm down.
Dress you good and proper.
Come on.
That's it. Now hold on to it.
Relax now. Nearly there. Easy. Here we go.
You have fun yet?
Yeah!
Yeah.
coming to me. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch.
We haven't got all day. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one. Come on, rope one of them. What are you waiting for? Easy now.
Whoa! Slow down! Come on!
That's it. Hold it there. Jump on and break him in. I got a hold on him. You got this.
Relax! You're mine now. Easy there. There. That wasn't so bad.
You're a regular bronco buster, C-boy. Nice work. Let's get back to the ranch.
Let's go! I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Easy now. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of chief governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
Right you are, miss. down. I got you now. Relax. Nearly there. Easy. Almost got you. Hold yourself. There. Let's go.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Bon, je suis obligé de faire des quêtes de... Des quêtes de simulation de ferme, là, ou comment ça se passe? Il est où?
If you're game, maybe you'd like to earn a little something searching roundabouts for a few plants I'm light on. Here's the deal. Whichever one of us gets back here first with the right plants wins on the bet.
Ouais.
What brings you out this way?
Whoa.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old Coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Que des voleurs en vrai. Et l'arme? Comment je sors mon arme? Et il a que le lasso là.